She's 78 years old, and she is dealing with Parkinson's. She's had for the past 20 years.
Okay.
You are going to be, or she lives with her husband. He's been worried about her lately because she's had a few falls, I believe 4 of them. And so I would like for you to go and walk or help her. She's been a furniture walker, so I want you to bring a walker. And I would suggest a 2-wheeled walker because that will be more sturdy for her.
Okay.
Because she has Parkinson's, so she'll be like shuffling and have tremors, and so the 2-wheeled walker will be best.
Okay.
I want you to work with gait exercises also to help her improve her walking, so she won't fall at all.
Good.
She did fall getting up from her favorite armchair, so I want you to practice sit to stands and then tricep exercises, so then she'll be stronger.
Okay.
For walking, you can put tape in doorways and then tape on different surfaces that change, so like carpet to hard floor. Sometimes when they get to that stop, they freeze up and they don't know how to continue, so the tape does help.
Okay, good.
You're going to be working with the OTAs. The husband requested having OTAs also there with you, so you'll be working hand in hand with them. So going back and forth, it'll be good. She does have congestive heart failure and depression. The depression, the OTAs will be able to help more with.
Okay.
But just something to know. So, do you have any questions for me?
I think I understand the plan of care pretty well. If I have any questions, can I call you?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
My name is Kaylee. It's nice to meet you. I'm your OT practitioner today. Nice to meet you. And who are you?
I'm Mr. Francis.
Nice to meet you. Okay. All right. So I was told you're having a little bit of a hard time dressing. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's difficult for you?
Just I can't keep my balance when I try to reach down and get my sock on.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, I can help you with that today. So what we have here is called a sock aid. I'm going to teach you how to use it. All right. So we're just going to take your sock right here. Okay. Okay. So what you're going to do is like that. Okay. And then I'm going to have you pull these 2 strings. But first, let's get your shoes off. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to have you hold on to these. One right there. One right there. All right. And you're going to slowly lower it down for me. Okay. Just like that. Perfect. Just slip it on. Nice. How's it going so far? Good? Good. Just like that. Now you see you've got a little bit left over on the end. So that's okay. It was good for a first try. Let's try that one more time. Do you need me to demonstrate first, or do you think you got it?
I'll try it out.
Okay. And yourself? Are you watching as well?
I am.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Big help.
Nice job. All the way down the end. Perfect. Doing a great job. Very good. You did it. That's awesome. Okay, awesome. Now, I brought PT with me here today, and they're going to help you stand up because we know that you're having a hard time getting from your favorite chair.
Yep.
So we're going to let them go ahead and take over, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
I'm Kathy. I'm the student PTA working with you today. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. It's nice to meet you, Princess.
Yes.
And I'm Mr.
Janice.
Francis.
Nice to
PTA
meet
Tech.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you.
And I think we should get shoes back on since we're going to be walking around. So I understand it's difficult sometimes for you to get out of this chair because it's soft and low. We're going to suggest that you use a walker, both, to help you get up out of the chair and to walk around the room so you don't have to hold on to the furniture anymore. You can hold on to the walker.
Okay.
And then every time you're up and moving, I'd like you to use the walker, just for safety.
Okay.
All right? Does that sound okay to you?
That sounds good.
We can all be on the same page here?
Yes.
All right, so let's bring the gate belt over. And
Why
this
does she need a gate though?
is going to help keep you safe and help keep me safe.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah. Better.
All right, if you lift up your arms for me. Now it's going to feel a little snug when we're sitting down, but it's going to loosen up as soon as we stand up. All right, Okay? Yep. That's fine. Okay, so let's bring the walker in front. All right, and we've chosen a two-wheel walker for you today, so you don't have to lift it up. You can push it
Okay.
as you go.
Sounds good.
All right, and to get up, let's talk about this first. I want you to bring your, all right, so when you go to stand up, we're gonna go on the count of 3. We're gonna do rock, rock, and then on 3, stand all the way up. I want you to push down with your right hand on the sofa and your left hand here. When you get to standing, grab onto both sides. Okay, sound okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
Do you want me to assist with helping?
Yes, please. Okay. So we're gonna have Janice help as well, first time out, just to see how it goes.
Okay.
All right. So up we go. Like good body mechanics, here we go. Here's 1, on 3, 2, and up you come. 3. Grab onto that walker. Super. How you feeling?
I feel all right, actually. I feel a little bit, that was a little bit easier than usual.
Good. Well, let's pause here for a moment. Nice job keeping your head up. So when you use the walker, we'll get our feet and the body sort of inside the frame of the walker.
Okay.
Good. All right. And then, Mr. Francis, we might, with the use of the walker here, we might want to make extra space here in this frequently used area so the table can
Okay.
move. And it may be nice for a while to roll up the rugs and
Okay.
get them off the floor so there's just one smooth surface to navigate. Okay.
Go for it.
All right, Mr. Francis, I understand that you were a little worried about Frances getting up and down on her own, so let me teach you how to help her get up from this nice place into her walker. Does that
Okay.
sound okay?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, sound okay with you too,
Yeah.
Frances?
sounds good.
All right. So a couple of things that we're gonna do is to make sure you stay safe is to use the gate belt.
Okay.
That'll keep you and Frances safe, gives you something to hold on to.
Okay.
When we're doing this, I want to make sure that you use good biomechanics because you're of no use to anybody if you hurt your back. So we got to keep you nice and healthy
Yeah.
as we help Frances move around the house. All right? So go ahead and stand on up. And we're each, Frances doesn't need a lot of help, but I'm going to be here with you this first time.
Okay.
And I want you to reach around behind and get a hold of the gate belt back here. And you're gonna hold pretty firmly and then bend into your legs and widen your stance. All right, Frances, you remember the drill? Push up on 3, we're gonna stand up. Are you ready? Here's 1, 2, and 3. Up you come. Nice job with the nose over toes. Super, how you feeling?
Feel pretty good.
Nice job having your hand under. Good.
Good job, Grandma.
Oh, hey, grandson. Hey, you see me get up?
And don't worry, if you get confused, we have handouts here for you that you can practice later on, okay?
Thank you.
All
Yeah,
right,
we
thank
wrote it
you,
down.
sis. We're gonna start doing some cooking. How does that sound?
Sounds good. I used to cook all the time.
You did? What was your favorite thing to cook?
Pancakes.
Pancakes? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. That's what we're gonna be doing today.
Yay.
Wonderful, awesome. And did you used to like to do that for your family? Is that where you like to cook?
Yeah, I did, but now I'm pretty useless, so.
You're not useless. Nobody thinks you're useless. You're just having a rough time, and we're gonna help you get back to where you were. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good, and you'll have your family around your dinner table in no time.
All
Sound
right.
good?
Sounds
All right.
good.
So for starters, it looks like you have plenty of room to get around your kitchen, so that's good from sink to stove. That's wonderful. Where do you keep your pots and pans?
Right down there.
Right down there? Okay. So I'm going to tell you, it might be best to put your most used items up here where within reach. So that way you're not bending over and that can be a fall risk, okay? So I'm going to go down here and grab that for you first.
It's in the right cabinet. Right cabinet.
It's in the
Oh.
It's right here. All right. So we have a pan for you here, okay? Awesome. Set that right there. We're not going to turn on the stove just yet. We already have a bowl here for you. So it shows that you've been kind of getting tired going or getting around and getting around all the items. Yeah. Okay. Well, I brought something called a rolling cart for you. Okay. And the purpose behind this is going to be, now you can hold on to your walker, and I'll show you how to use it with your walker in just a moment.
Okay.
Is you can put your items right on here and then push them to where you need to be, so that way everything's together. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, great. All right. So, are you able to lift this up safely?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna spot just in case. Great job. Yeah, you're doing wonderful. So, if you want to start gathering all the supplies that you need to make pancakes.
My measuring cup.
that too heavy for you, or did you feel like it was comfortable? Great. Wonderful job. Okay, so I have a list here for you too, and it's going to have some instructions on proper, I guess, how to make pancakes.
Okay.
Just in case you forget, you can always refer back to that, okay?
Okay.
So, what's your favorite recipe? Let's hear. I know you got a grandson who's excited.
Oh, pancakes. I
I'm
love to make
excited.
pancakes.
Good.
I miss you doing this a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, come
Excited.
watch me do it.
Awesome.
Very excited.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you could be a part of this. Hopefully, we can have like a family dinner whenever we're done, or family breakfast, I guess.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's the first step for making pancakes? Your
Flour in the
pancakes.
bowl.
Putting flour in the bowl. All right. So let's go ahead. Scoot that a little closer to you so it's close to the body and you don't fall.
Okay.
Nice job. Good job.
And a little bit of water.
Very nice. Perfect. All right. Now,
Next. Did you?
good. Very good. It looks delicious.
All
Awesome.
right, time to heat this baby up.
Alrighty, now remember, we need to always make sure that we are paying attention because the stove is hot. We don't want to accidentally cause a fire for you to burn yourself.
Okay.
So, which you know. So, go ahead and turn that on. And then we are going to set a timer for 2 minutes to make sure that you're always checking to check on your stove. Good job. Alright, we'll let that heat up for just a moment, okay?
Okay.
1 second. Good job. You're a professional at this. Very, very nice job.
Good job, Grandma.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be really good.
All right. Oh, set my timer. Don't forget about these.
Wonderful job. Good. And now we'll let that go for just a moment.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh, and I'm so sorry. Oh, my pancakes! I gotta flip them.
Way to remember to get your pancakes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, grandson, you ready to eat?
Yeah.
All right, go get your plate.
Well, don't forget to turn off your stove now.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
I just realized.
All right, Francis, in order to work on your leg strength, I'm going to show you an exercise called sit to stand. It's
Okay.
really complicated. You're going
Oh.
to sit and then you're going to stand.
I think I can do
All
that.
right? Okay. When we go from sitting to standing, I'd like you to have your hands on those the nice arms of that chair. Can you grab onto those? It's just like when we came up off the sofa. I want you to get your nose over your toes and your heels back a little bit. So draw it, that's it, and take this leg in too, very good. After you push up and stand up, then you can grab onto your walker.
Okay.
Mr. Francis, you might want to put one foot in front of the wheeled walker so that it doesn't get away from her. Good, just like that. And while she's still working up on her strength, let's each grab the gate belt again.
Okay.
Okay, and Miss Francis, I'd like you to scoot your tush as close to the front of the chair as you can, leaving your feet underneath you. That's perfect. Remember your good body mechanics, Mr. Francis, and we're going to come up on 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, and 3. Up you come. Grab onto the walker. Wonderful job. How's that feel?
That's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, when we go to sit back down, you're just going to reverse the whole process. I'd like you to reach your hands back for the chair. Now, it's going to feel like they're far away back there, but you can reach them. Bend your knees and sit your tush back. And down you come, nice and easy. All right, how's that feel?
Feels good.
All right, I'd like you to do that 10 times a day, 10 sit to stands.
Oh goodness.
Think you can handle that?
I think so.
We want to build up your strength.
All right.
All right.
Now I can cook with my grandson again.
I know. All right.
Okay, Francis.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to listen to the metronome and I want you to hear that beat.
Okay.
For each beat you hear, I want you to take a longer step and I want you to coordinate that step with the sound.
Okay.
So I want you to put your foot down on the ground every time you hear that beat.
Okay.
All right, I'm taking a little bit bigger step this time when you walk. All right. There you go. Good job. Same thing we did before.
All right, hold on, Francis. Okay, so something we need to make sure that we're doing is we need to move all rugs and things that are out of, like, in the way of where you're trying to walk, okay?
Okay.
So how about you go ahead and remove some of the rugs for Grandma, is that all right?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much, and remember that for later, we need to make sure that the whole floor is clear, so that way she has a safe walking path, okay?
Okay.
You wanna go ahead and grab the laundry?
I guess I should grab the laundry.
Good job, if only you would do it.
Okay, Francis, now we're
Okay.
gonna do the same thing. And I want you to hear the beats and take a step with each beat.
That's awesome.
Yeah, grandson, look at me go.
Man. I'm so excited for this.
Yeah.
Okay, keep following, keep listening to that sound. Now we're coming to the doorway. I just want you to walk straight through. Keep going straight through the doorway. Good job. Okay, we're gonna turn. We're gonna go through this. Keep walking, and I want you to go straight through the doorway. Straight through the doorway. There you go. Okay, we got one more doorway coming up. Now I want you to walk straight through the doorway. Okay, keep going straight through the doorway. There you go.
Pushing up and out of the chair a lot, I want to get your triceps nice and strong.
Okay.
And since your grandson likes to lift weights, I thought he could help you with this strengthening
Oh, yeah,
program.
he's a strong guy.
He is. All right, so Francis, I'm pretending to be you right now.
Okay.
And I want you to keep your elbow in towards your side and pull the band back and slowly release it.
Okay.
This one? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now pull it back. Good. Is that pretty hard? Is it too hard?
I don't think so.
Okay, so let's make that a little easier by letting a little more strap in. Okay, try that now. See how you like that. Press down. All right, when you press it back, hold it there for a moment and then release. All right, grandson, how do you like that form?
Looks good.
Okay.
I
Feel
like
some work back here?
Oh, I feel it all right.
All right, Miss Francis, how did you feel like things went today?
Well, I feel like it went pretty good, but sometimes I just feel like I'll never be how I used to be. I'll never be doing things like I want.
Yeah, and I completely understand where you're coming from, but we are going to be able to help you get better to do things that you want to do. So as long as you keep following up on these steps with PT and OT, I know you're going to be able to come a long way, okay? So what are some things that would make you feel better?
Well, I really enjoyed doing things with my grandson and my husband today.
Good.
That really motivated me. And one day I might want to get out in the community.
You want to go back out? Go
Yeah.
back out there? Okay. Well, then maybe what we can do then is as long as we keep practicing all this stuff, you and your husband can take a nice day out sometime. Does that sound nice?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, then let's make that a goal then, okay?
Okay.
I think you did a great job today, Miss Francis. Keep that positivity. I know you're going to come a long way, all right?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.